Welcome back to The Smile Effect. Today we are talking Sunday Reset. Mackenzie's here with me to talk me through and educate me on what a Sunday Reset is. But first of all, what has made you smile?
Book club.
Book club.
Book club has made me smile this week. I am such an avid reader, and we've got a really nice book club of 4 of us girls, and book club is like my favourite thing. Anything hosting for people, and over Christmas I did a full tablescape of book pages, and it's just a fun time where we're able to get together and talk about the book we read and get everyone's opinions on what that book or how they resonated to that book, because they can get quite controversial. But it was really, really fun.
That
what about you?
sounds so cool. I mean, you put so much effort into that side of things as well, so you obviously love it.
Love book club very
Fantastic.
much. And what's made you smile this week?
Well, over the last week, I had a patient who has been effectively without teeth. He only had sort of some back molars around there for about sort of 8 years, because he'd just given up on dentures in that time. He's already in a relationship, so his partner accepted him as he was, but he had eventually built up the courage to want to do something. So he got all the implants done and had the teeth replaced, and it was one of those things that sort of get the surgery done. 2 days later, he's got a full set of teeth in there as well. And seeing him, after such a long period of time, actually see himself with teeth was fantastic.
I can't even imagine being in that room. I probably would have cried.
Yeah, it was quite emotional, yeah.
What a great smile for you this week.
Yeah, it's a great
Oh, I love that. That's so good.
So yeah, today, Sunday Reset.
Sunday
Mackenzie,
Reset.
What is a Sunday Reset?
Sunday Fun Day. Yeah, Sunday Fun Day. We're not feeling the Sunday scaries because we're setting up a routine for ourselves to get ready for the week. It's all about intention. So I like to make it really ritualistic, something that is personal for you. Your Sunday Reset will be different to mine. That will be different to Sally's and Sarah's. It's something that's going to make you feel really connected to you and just get you ready for the week. So think your skincare routine, washing your sheets, meal prepping, doing your groceries, packing the kids' lunches so tomorrow you don't have to run around the house and be like, go have tuck shop today. Like, it's setting yourself up to feel success or to feel lighter, easier, stress-free. Let's lower that cortisol level and start our Monday right. But what do you think people should be incorporating outside of the washing, the skincare, the cleaning the room, the doing the lunches? How does oral wellness fit into that? How do you think we could, or our listeners could, incorporate oral wellness into their Sunday resets?
Yeah, so dental Sunday Reset kind of thing.
Dental Sunday Reset, yes.
Yeah. One of the first things to have a look at is what you're using, the tools. Day to day, you're using your toothbrush, and often that will just get used, put away, or put back on its charger, those kind of things, and you'll forget about it. So it's a good idea to every Sunday just have a look at the brush head. Look how frayed it is.
Yeah.
If it's got indicators on it, if they've gone down to the stage where it needs to be replaced, just check it all out and see if that does need to be done around there. So that's a really important part, because the more effective your toothbrush is, the better your overall health is going to be. Thinking of things like even the toothbrush holders, and they can get a lot of gunk in them over time, like residual toothpaste, all that sort of stuff. Clean that out as well. So give yourself an opportunity just to refresh everything around there. If you use retainers, clean them, soak them in the cleaning solution, retainer cleaning solution, and just refresh everything that way. So I think it's a really good time to do all that maintenance and then focus on almost like a really deep clean. Because throughout the week, I mean, even the best of us get rushed, whether it's in the morning or at night. Sometimes you're going to rush and you'll miss something. So take Sunday as a bit of an opportunity, because plaque really does most of its damage when it's about that sort of week old around there. So a few days to a week old, it's really starting to ramp up. If every Sunday you're focusing on a really deep clean on top of everything else, you're going to find your risk of gum disease, dental decay, all those sorts of things really reduced. So it's a great time to take a minute or two extra just to make sure you tackle that.
Yeah, oh my God, I feel exposed about the toothbrush holder. That's something that just slips your mind. Like, yes, toothbrush head, you'll notice some visual cues of, okay, maybe I should be switching that one over, but the toothbrush holder, I'm going to do that when I get home. And what do you think the importance of incorporating those oral deep cleans too? Like, do you think once a week doing like a more in-depth toothbrush or an in-depth floss or something, do you think that would also be beneficial in adding to your reset?
Absolutely. So something that is, like, flossing, for example, is one of those things that if you're too tired, it often drops off the map around there. So flossing, really important to incorporate on that Sunday reset because it gives you opportunity just to clean everything up really nicely. A deep clean just with the toothbrush to focus on areas that you may have missed as well throughout the week. So good opportunity to reset all of that and have a really good look around your mouth. So lips, tongue, cheeks, floor of the mouth, all those sorts of things. See if you're noticing anything that's like if you're getting bleeding when you're flossing around there, because that's a sign that the gums are a bit inflamed and that you're missing out on areas. Same with the toothbrush. If you're bleeding when you're brushing your teeth, it probably means you've been missing out on those areas as well. But if we're having a look at just the gums, the soft tissue, look for any changes, any white spots, red spots, raised spots, lumps, those sorts of things, any changes that you notice week to week, because that can be an indication that something else is going on which you might not get symptoms for. So some things like, for example, oral cancer won't present as anything significant until it's very advanced.
Right.
And the treatment for something like that is very extensive as well. If you're picking up on things at early stages, it's a little bit like a melanoma, for example. Pick it up at an early stage, it's a very small sort of thing to do, and it's a way to take care of that. If you let it go too far, it's a very complex procedure to do. So any time that you can actually take for yourself just to check these things out, have a really good inspection around there at the same time as doing that really thorough clean, great Sunday reset.
Yeah, I love that. Even my favorite thing to do is Sunday in my reset, I always chuck a face mask on, light a candle, kind of make it a little bit of a me time, doing that deeper clean, that, okay, I'm kind of going to do my little oral inspection as my face mask is sitting and doing its powerful work. It's like that habit stacking. I'm doing a few things at once.
Yes.
That's taking that time, really resetting and looking over those things that could be a little bit more important.
Just linking those things together to make sure that you accomplish all those tasks. Really good way to go about it.
Just making it easier for ourselves. And with beauty components, lips are a part of our smile too. Can our lip health impact our oral health? They all hand in hand together.
Yeah, so when you're like exposed to the elements throughout the day, so whether it's wind or sun, those sorts of things, your lips are really the only part that is sitting out in the open around there. So it can be a great time to sort of obviously pay attention to your lips, see what kind of condition they are, whether there's been any changes or spots developing, those kind of things. But also you can use things like lip exfoliators. You could use moisturizing creams, those sorts of things as well, to be able to just hydrate everything and help with lip health. Over time as we age, the collagen is going to sort of decrease and drop out of the lips.
Yeah.
So anything you can give it a little bit of a helping hand, I think, and keep that longevity there, that's a good thing to do.
Lip balm in our skincare routine, always the way. And I guess with this too, doing our Sunday reset, really there to support our stress. It's all-encompassing stress reset. How is stress, or how does stress really impact our oral health?
Stress impacts in a lot of different ways. In some other episodes we've spoken about things like grinding, clenching, all that sort of stuff. So often that is a way that stress will present itself. You'll start getting things like jaw aches, or you might find yourself clenching very often. You can get headaches or even waking up with headaches around there. That's a very common one to notice. It can change your gum health as well. So the way that your body actually responds to any infections or infectious challenges is probably the best way to put it. So if you're stressed, your body's not going to cope with anything very well. As soon as bacteria get involved into the picture, they're going to be able to take advantage and get that foothold a lot faster and really take advantage of your, in a sense, weakened state around there. So stress plays a huge role in the way that our bodies react to stuff, as well as what can affect our bodies as well. So anything that gives you that reset, take some time for yourself, ease things off, get you prepped for the next week. That's a great way to go about it and just reduce that impact.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just with these simple steps, it all comes back to just taking that time back, feeling like we can take an extra 5-10 minutes to do a really effective wind down, do our skincare, have our everything shower, have our tea, do our oral inspection. It's going to help us in the long run.
Absolutely. little stopgap, give yourself a break.
Yeah. And it just shows the importance that we can't forget about our oral health in our Sunday resets either. Something that I may need to look into a little bit deeper. You're exposing me in so many of these ones here, but I'm going to take it on board and add it into my routine.
Awesome. Always good to see.
These Sunday resets are really big on making sure our oral health is intentional and taken care of. If you have any questions or you want to ask us a question, please let us know. But thank you, Michael, for answering these questions with me and taking a deeper dive into our Sunday reset. And we'll see you next time.